Hey yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So during my trip to Milan in 2019, I had the most beautiful experience. That was actually my first time of traveling to Italy, and Milan was the first city that I stopped over before proceeding to Somma Lombarda and to Sesto Calende. So during the trip, I caught the train because my hotel Hilton was in Somma Lombarda, but we had to catch the train. My husband and I had to catch the train from Somma Lombarda to visit the Milan city, and it was a wonderful experience. And you might be wondering why are you just sharing this video now? First of all, I didn't have a YouTube channel, and second of all, I was craving this pasta that I had in a restaurant in Sesto Calende, and till now I still can't get out of my mind. So what I did was to try to recreate such a wonderful dish, and this was a seafood pasta made with cilantro herbs. I tell you, after all these years, the taste I can still feel it in my taste bud, like if I want it so bad. And this is the food right here. As you can see, it looks amazing. Since I didn't have seafood, I decided to try this with chicken. So in my kitchen here in Lisbon, Portugal, I have my two pots. One is for the pasta, and I just added some olive oil into my boiling water, or into my pot with the water. And then on the other side, I have a mini pot that I'll be using to fry the chicken. And then while this is heating up on the tray, I was marinating my chicken with some salt, some garlic, a pinch of pepper, and some olive oil. This was to marinate the chicken and to get it ready for frying. So in our pots, our second pot, I start adding our extra virgin olive oil. Then marinating the chicken, and to be sure that it has well marinated with the garlic and everything I mentioned, we start to fry our chicken in our hot oil. And by the way, this seasoned chicken didn't take anything extra. It's just a pinch of salt, some chopped cloves of garlic, a pinch of pepper, a sprinkle of olive oil, and that is what I have in the tray. So I pour everything into my hot oil, and then I allow it to fry. On the other side also, we can see that our water has come to a boil, and the next thing will be then to add our spaghetti or any pasta of your choice into your boiling water. But first of all, I think my chicken has fried quite a bit, so I just try to turn it so that it doesn't burn for the other side to brown as well. It smells amazing. Then I'll take my spaghetti and dump into our boiling water, allowing this to cook al dente. That is one thing that I realized when I was in Italy. I realized that their pasta always cooks al dente, and I'm just showing us our cilantro because that will be the main thing that we'll be using for this chicken. So instead of using the seafood that I had in Milan, I decided to use chicken but with cilantro herbs to get that beautiful taste of cilantro. Put everything inside your hot water, your pasta, and allow it to cook. Let me tell you something. Cilantro wasn't a herb that I loved at first, but after a while, I just fell in love with this herb that if I have anything that has cilantro, if you just see me all smiles because it's a wonderful herb. It's so aromatic and it's just super delicious. I check on our chicken again, turning it over to make sure that everything fries very well on all the sides. And if you smell my kitchen right now, it smells heavenly. And let me tell you something, this is early in the morning. This is like 6:30 a.m. and this is what I am making for my lunch for the day because I love to take fresh food. So I'll start pouring into my chicken my chopped cilantro herbs. Wow, it smells amazing. So I stir everything together again, making sure that the chicken coats well with the cilantro. before we then turn off our heat. This is one of the easiest meals you can make. I tell you, it's so simple, it's so straight to the point. You don't even have to waste time doing any other thing extra, I tell you. So what I would do now is, now that this chicken has finished frying, I will then use my kitchen scissors and I'll start to nip this or to snip this into bits. I'll start to cut the chicken with my scissors into bits, and this was just to enable me mix the chicken with the pasta so that I can have a wonderful lunch. So I start to cut this into tiny bits to make sure that everything is a size bite or bite size to be able to fit into my lunch box. Also, don't forget your pasta on the side so it doesn't overcook, because the secret to this dish is to have your pasta al dente. And when I say al dente, it's just the maximum of 6 minutes cooking so that you can still feel the teeth of the pasta, while knowing or while hoping that even when you switch it off, that the heat of the dish will still make the pasta softer. So it's better you to always leave your pasta al dente and then allow the heat to finish cooking the pasta. So I snip this into pieces, and we can then, when we finish this, we will then mix everything together. So guys, let me hear from you. I would love to hear from you. Do you like herbs? Do you like cilantro? Do you like parsley? What don't you like about herbs? Just drop your comments below. I would like to hear from you. Then when our pasta is all done and soft or cooked, I will then scoop it into my chicken and cilantro herb mix. Before I'll then toss this together, toss the two things together. And can't you see how simple this lunch was? It was super simple, straight to the point, quick to make, and everything good. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Also share this video with your friends and tell me what you think, and if you like to try out pasta like this. So this is what we have. Let me show you. See, that looks amazing. This looks super yummy. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.